In August 2020, a YouTube channel with over 4.9 million subscribers vanished overnight. LeafyIsHere, one of the platform's most controversial creators, received a permanent ban that deleted every video he'd ever uploaded. 3 years later, most people assume he disappeared completely. They're wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have tracked down Leafy and we're about to do an interview. And finally, we will answer the questions. What happened to LeafyIsHere?
Before understanding where Calvin Vale ended up, you need to know what made him untouchable for so long. Between 2011 and 2016, Leafy built an empire on a simple formula. Find someone making cringy content, roast them for 10 minutes over CSGO surf gameplay,
I live
repeat.
Up there, where you can see the grapes. Yeah, I know it's a fucking dump, and I hate it here.
Look, dude, I don't want to be an asshole, but I think anyone that's gonna consider being an asshole has probably already done it, so how you gonna wear this shit, dude? Like,
his monotone delivery and the phrase literal cunt became his signature. By 2016, he was pulling 10 million views per video, and YouTube's algorithm loved him.
Of like, hey, you're in a Leafy video and you're pretty cringe. And
this was like at the peak of Leafy.
this was at the peak.
Right?
This is actually his most viewed video ever.
Is it actually?
Yep.
really?
Yep.
Fucking hell.
How many views does it have?
It had, last time I checked, 20 million.
The numbers tell the story. At his peak, Leafy uploaded daily videos that consistently hit trending. His March 2016 video on Tommy NC 2010, a then unknown autistic creator, gained 3.5 million views in 48 hours.
There is nothing worse on YouTube than me, dude. I mean, look at my fucking comments. People just reply to people with "kill yourself." What the fuck is that? Seriously,
The
what
comment
is that?
section filled with harassment directed at Tommy, but Leafy's channel kept growing. YouTube didn't intervene. Advertisers kept paying. The platform's recommendation system kept pushing his content to millions. However, this exact video marked the beginning of his downfall, though it took 4 years to complete.
Subscribe, support, stay positive.
Play that one more time, please. Just one more time.
H3 Productions called out Leafy for targeting vulnerable people. Ethan Klein's video, The Leafy Rant, pulled 5.2 million views and exposed a pattern. Leafy consistently picked targets who couldn't defend themselves effectively.
Made about Tommy. Here's a video he made about a little girl who made a music video. Here's making fun of a kid. Here's making fun of a Joey's World Tour who's obviously has an eating disorder.
The backlash was immediate. Within a week, Leafy lost 40,000 subscribers, his first major drop. In December 2016, YouTube implemented new anti-bullying policies, specifically because of creators like Leafy. The platform added stricter guidelines against content that maliciously insults someone based on intrinsic attributes. Leafy's response? He kept uploading the same content, just slightly reworded. His views declined from 10 million to 3 million per video, but he maintained a core audience of 4 million subscribers who wanted exactly what he provided. The real twist came when Leafy pivoted his strategy in 2017. Instead of targeting smaller creators, he went after YouTube's protected class.
Yes, I can rap, and no, I'm not from Compton. England is my city.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but England's not a fucking city, you fucking fat cow.
Established streamers and content creators with their own fan bases. His videos on Rice Gum, Jake Paul, and iDubbbz generated massive controversy but maintained plausible deniability. These weren't vulnerable targets. They were millionaires with platforms to respond. YouTube couldn't justify removing the content under their bullying policies. On September 12, 2016, iDubbbz uploaded Content Cop Leafy. The video systematically dismantled everything Leafy had built. iDubbbz called out the cyberbullying, exposed the hypocrisy of someone who roasted others while hiding his own insecurities, and most devastatingly, spent multiple segments mocking Leafy's chin.
Forever, I will wait for you for 1,000 summers.
Someone disappeared, huh?
No, he's just his chin
The
disappeared.
video was released as part of iDubbbz's Content Cop series, where he criticized YouTubers for their content and behavior. Within hours, internet users flooded social media with the hashtag Nochin, mocking Leafy's appearance. The same creator who'd spent years roasting people for their looks was now the target. Comment section on every Leafy video shifted. Where fans once defended him unconditionally, they now left comments dissecting his chin, his voice, his repetitive content style. Post-content cop video, Leafy started receiving massive dislikes. The psychological impact hit harder than the subscriber loss. Leafy, who'd built an empire on pointing out other people's flaws, couldn't handle having his own exposed to millions. Starting in December 2017, Leafy's channel went on hiatus for more than 2 years. No videos, no community posts, no explanation beyond vague tweets about taking a break. His Twitter account at LeafyIsHere went dormant in May 2017 and wouldn't see activity for years. Behind the scenes, according to Discord leaks from former moderators, Leafy spent months debating whether to rebrand, apologize, or double down. The fact that he chose complete silence reveals how thoroughly the content cop destroyed his confidence. The creator who'd uploaded daily for years couldn't bring himself to face a camera. However, March 2020, Leafy returned.
Unaware of the drama I recently brought upon myself, I'll fill you in. My girlfriend started an OnlyFans account, which is a website where you can upload amateur porn. Anything from double penetration all the way over to lewd cosplay and everything in between. And I think all of it is cool. Yeah.
The timing was deliberate. iDubbbz had just become the center of a social media storm. His girlfriend, Anissa Jama, announced her OnlyFans, and parts of the internet erupted calling iDubbbz a simp. Leafy seized the moment. His return video targeted his old nemesis at his most vulnerable. The video exploded. Millions of views. The commentary community buzzed with takes.
Dude, what the fuck happened to this guy?
I think it's,
What is his hair, dude? What is the mustache? What is the tattoos?
you know, if I'm gonna have the balls to...
It's like straight up a different person, dude.
The comeback initially worked. Leafy started posting regularly again. Videos about iDubbbz, H3H3, Keemstar. The old audience returned. New viewers discovered him. However, Leafy wasn't operating in the same YouTube ecosystem he'd left in 2017. The platform had implemented stricter harassment policies. Creator-on-creator attacks now carried actual consequences. Leafy either didn't realize this or didn't care. In July 2020, Leafy shifted his aim to a new target, Pokimane. His first video about the Twitch streamer, titled Content Nuke, gained 3 million views in 3 days.
I would rather donate $5,000 to Alinity than $50 to Pokimane. I'd watch Jake Paul vlogs before Pokimane. I'd watch gay porn before Pokimane. I think I'd watch anything on YouTube before Pokimane.
The video dissected her content, called her not entertaining, and featured compilation clips edited to make her appear worse. Comments flooded in attacking her appearance and credibility. Then Leafy posted 3 more videos in the same week. Each video became more aggressive. The 4th video, Pokey claims she invented React content, included selective editing that misrepresented statements she'd made. Here's where it gets interesting. Leafy wasn't the first creator to make Pokimane content. Dozens of commentary channels had covered her before without consequence. However, the sheer volume, 4 videos in 7 days, combined with the evident harassment campaign and the comments, triggered YouTube's internal review.
Now, I do think spending 5 minutes dedicated to just calling Pokimane ugly is some garbage. Just shitting on her appearance for a while, that's just some low shit, treating it like an Xbox.
On August 21st, 2020, YouTube permanently terminated LeafyIsHere's channel for violations of our harassment and bullying policies. The platform deleted 2,400 videos. 8 years of content vanished. Leafy's appeal was rejected within 48 hours, which is exceptionally fast for YouTube's notoriously slow review process. The message was clear. This wasn't a mistake or an algorithm error. This was intentional removal. Leafy's immediate reaction revealed how unprepared he was for permanent consequences. He tweeted, "Still no words from at Team YouTube or at YT Creators on suspension. If they want to keep me banned, fine. Will miss having that outlet, but mainly been doing this for fun since coming back. Some videos were more crude than others, but personally don't think I was that bad. Fun website." The tweet gained 90,000 likes before his Twitter account was also suspended 2 weeks later. The tech platforms had coordinated to remove him completely from mainstream social media. What happened next surprised everyone who assumed he'd disappear. By late 2021, Leafy's online presence had fractured into scattered appearances. He posted occasionally on Rumble, a right-wing video platform, where his videos averaged 15,000 to 30,000 views. He made sporadic appearances on other creators' podcasts, usually smaller commentary channels desperate for views. The reality of where Leafy is now contradicts what most people assume.
I haven't really been doing much, to be honest. I've been getting into stocks a bit, set up an IRA, some bonds, pretty much.
He didn't disappear entirely, but he also didn't rebuild his audience elsewhere.
Have you been thinking about coming back to YouTube?
Honestly, not really that much.
As of early 2025, his comments rarely gained traction outside of dedicated Leafy fan communities.
Is there anything you want to say to your fans that have been waiting for your return? Is there...
I want to say that I appreciate all the support. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you, and maybe I'll come back.
This creates a paradox. YouTube successfully removed Leafy's ability to harass people at scale, but they didn't remove his ability to create content entirely. He exists in a digital purgatory, too small to matter in mainstream internet culture, but still present enough that anyone searching his name will find active content.